Real Americans don't want you.
Get the out of here!
Nazi
Get the out of here! He's a citizen! He's a citizen!
Why are you running?
Because you sound like you like.
He's a citizen! He's a citizen! That's my brother-in-law!
Get the fuck away from me! You don't know what's going on, so get the back!
Back up! Back up!
That's my brother-in-law.
Imagine getting tackled by a bunch of Gestapo thugs because you were running through a Walgreens. But this is America. This is the America we live in right now. Hi, my name is Suri Crowe, and you are watching the MeidasTouch Network. You know, it drives me crazy whenever I hear people say, this is not America. This isn't America. Well, yes, it is. Right now, this is the America that we are living in. It is scary. It is a nightmare. I can't believe that this is the nation that I grew up in and call home, but it's where we are. And we allowed this shit show to happen by not paying attention, by not voting, by allowing corporate greed and corruption to rule the day. And now we are running for our lives in some cases from out of control thugs who hide behind masks and don't abide by the law. And as far as I can tell, many of them are probably Proud Boys, Oath Keepers, and J6 insurrectionists. I have asked the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, to clarify exactly who they are hiring for ICE positions, but they do not respond to my inquiries. I have repeatedly sent emails to Kristi Noem's agency, DHS, which is the umbrella agency for Border Patrol, Customs, Immigration, etc. And for every 10 inquiries I send, I might get 2 responses and never to those specific questions. I asked them why their agents are still using chemical weapons and force on what appears to be peaceful bystanders, journalists, and protesters in the greater Chicago area, which is in direct violation of a federal judge's injunction. No answer from DHS. And in fact, one day after U.S. Federal District Judge Sarah Ellis ordered that temporary injunction, ordering all federal agents involved in these sweeps to have clear identification, to not use force on any peaceful protesters, journalists, bystanders, etc. ICE thugs threw WGN employee Debbie Brockman to the ground.
What's your name?
Debbie Brockman, I work for WGN. Let them know.
I got you. Yep.
Accusing her of throwing objects at them, had no proof of it, ended up releasing her, and now she's hired a team of attorneys to, quote, pursue all legal avenues available to her. Her attorneys released a statement saying that she was, in fact, just walking to the bus stop that morning to get to work at WGN last Friday. She wasn't recording. She was doing nothing, according to her attorneys, when these ICE agents jumped out of that minivan, threw her to the ground, pulled her pants down across her bottom as they were cuffing her, and ended up detaining her for 7 hours. Again, they eventually released her without any charges. I also asked DHS for a response on what happened 1 month ago in relation to a horrific story involving the murder of a family dog. And yes, I am calling it a murder because to me, dogs are family. And the family of this dog also referred to him as a family member too. The incident happened September 9th. According to news reports in El Paso, Texas, U.S. Customs Border Patrol agents showed up at a home in El Paso requesting to search a home. The son, there isn't any information whether he was an adult or minor child, answered the door to the family home. And while he permitted agents to search his home or gave them permission, yeah, sure, come in, he asked if they could wait while he put the family dog named Chop, a Rottweiler, in the bathroom beforehand, before they came in, as Chop could be protective of the family and could demonstrate aggressive traits, which is common behavior for most dogs who are going to be protective of their pack. The Border Patrol agents then asked this son for ID. According to the family, the son then went to his truck to retrieve his ID, and an agent entered the home and shot the dog. The agent did this after being told that Chop was in the bathroom for their safety, yet the agents defied the son's request, opened the bathroom door, let Chop out, and shot him, according to the family's story. Chop ended up bleeding to death on the kitchen floor while the family begged and pleaded for help from the Border Patrol agents. None of the agents offered to help, did nothing. According to the family, they stood around. And according to the family, the agent who shot Chop hid from the family, fled the scene, refused to identify himself, and the agents who were there covered for the agent. Oh, and it gets better. The family says the agents told them that they were working from an anonymous tip from someone tied to the previous owners who lived there 2 years previously, 2 years ago. So nothing tying anybody to any wrongdoing at the family's home at the time. Here is the Customs Border Patrol's full statement about the incident that was released, I guess, to the media at the time. Quote, on September 9th at 7:15 a.m., a U.S. Border Patrol agent was involved in a use of force incident in El Paso, Texas, during an investigation into alien smuggling at a residence. The incident involved a canine. The use of force is currently under review by CPB's Office of Professional Responsibility in accordance with CPB policies. CPB takes such incidents seriously. We will provide additional information as it becomes available. Well, I've reached out to CPB. As I mentioned, I reached out to the Department of Homeland Security. I have called multiple sources at Customs Border Patrol and DHS. I have not heard anything. That was yesterday. I'm recording this on today's Wednesday, October 15th, and I haven't heard from anybody. Okay. So according to KFOX 14 TV news in El Paso, the family, which is anonymous as far as I know, is seeking legal action. And I'm glad that they are. I think that this is a horrific story. As most of you know who watch me, my dogs are my family. I'm devastated for them. And by the way, cops kill dogs all the time. It's a sad fact, but there is one study that estimated police officers kill some 10,000 dogs a year. And it's unfortunate, but police officers have a very low threshold for being able to do that. They can just, be coming into a home or a backyard and say, oh, I feel threatened, and pew, pew. It's horrific, but it happens all the time. And it's very hard to track statistics because police departments don't track canine shootings. They don't. It's just filed as a discharged weapon report. But this incident is just one more horrific gut punch of the Trump regime's out of control Gestapo, showing up to a home of a reportedly law-abiding family, ignoring their request to wait a damn minute when the son reportedly told them, hey, I've put my dog in the bathroom. Can you just hold on while I go get my ID? Barging in and killing their beloved dog, Chop. And then the agent flees, running from the scene. I mean, to me, that's clear consciousness of guilt. And all this after finding out that they were targeting a home 2 years later. There was no illegal smuggling of aliens going on there. It's despicable. So again, back to where I started out. This is America. This is America. It's scary. And many of these agents are running around without any accountability, just lawlessness. And so now it's up to us to rescue our nation. And I hear people say, I just want to go back to normalcy. Well, we can't go back because it was never normal. Because where we were is how we got here in the first place. We need new leadership. We need new thinking. We need massive reform of our systems, of our laws, because clearly our system failed. We have a felon in the White House. We have open corruption in our government. Just gross grifting in our government's name. So our system failed and we need to rebuild it. We need to make sure that the shit that is happening now never happens again. So we cannot go back. We need to rebuild and go forward. And we all need to participate. The only way that happens is if everybody participates. That's the only way a republic with democratic norms is going to succeed. And I'm praying that we do. So on that note, I will see you in the streets this Saturday for No King's Day, October 18th. All right? Peace out.
Love this video? Support independent media and unlock exclusive content, ad-free videos, and custom emojis by becoming a paid member of our YouTube channel today. You can also gift memberships to others. Let's keep growing together.